Hey guys, MDG here. I'm going to be opening up a new camera that I just got in the mail. That's the Canon EOS Rebel T4i. I'm very excited to get this camera, and like most of you are probably doing right now, I've done plenty of research and decision making that made me finally decide on the T4i. Also, like a lot of other people, you're probably trying to decide over the T4i and the 60D. You've probably seen the pros and cons about both cameras, and you've probably heard people bashing one or the other. So you're probably wondering to yourself, which camera should I get? Well, I can't help you decide that. I'm just showing you what I finally decided on getting myself. My main reason on going with the T4i over the 60D was the touchscreen. After every review I saw, no one had anything bad to say about the touchscreen. Even people that wanted to hate the touchscreen, they just couldn't do it. So I believe that the touchscreen will be the next big thing that all Canon cameras might start to roll out with. So I figured I might as well learn to get used to it now. Then when a new full-frame camera comes out with a touchscreen, I'll feel right at home. So, for those of you that might not already know, the T4i is a crop sensor camera with a 1.6 time crop. Now I also hear the T4i is better for video, but both the T4i and the 60D feature full HD video. So regardless of why I chose the T4i over the 60D is neither here nor there. I'm not trying to persuade you in either direction. You have to make your own choice for yourself, because after all, it is your money. But the two cameras are not that far apart in price, so if you can afford one, you can probably afford the other. The T4i is an 18 megapixel DSLR camera with Canon's new Digic 5 processor. It uses a Canon EF mount, which includes Canon EF-S lenses. It has 9 cross-type autofocus points. It features Canon's new hybrid CMOS sensor, which features autofocus for video, which we'll test out in another video, and also has a self-cleaning sensor unit. The T4i shoots at 5 frames per second. It takes photos in RAW, JPEG, and RAW plus JPEG. It shoots in full 1080p at 30 frames a second, 60 frames per second in 720p, and some other primitive form called SD. There is a 3-inch touchscreen monitor with an anti-smudge coating. The T4i uses a battery pack. It records onto SD, SDHC, or SDXC memory cards. And there's a whole bunch of other features and settings I'll cover in other videos. This is just the most necessary info, and I want to get this thing out of the box already. So I went ahead and got the 18 through 55mm IS2 kit. So let's see what we have in here. You know, this is a really nice looking box. You know, nice and glossy. Got a Canon EOS Rebel T4i on the side. You got your UPC on the side there. You got your system requirements here. Got your contents right there. Full HD. This is the EFS 18 through 55mm IS2 kit. But, you know, this is pretty much the basic lens kit. You know, a lot of people will tell you maybe you should just buy the body and get a better lens, save your money for a better lens, but I wanted to review this kit. So I got the kit lens. You know, of course, the kit lenses are pretty much just a basic lens. So let's go ahead and see what we have in here. All right, opening this up, right on top here, we have got your dealer record Canon purchase card right there. So you're going to want to go ahead and register your camera. Spend a lot of money on it, you might as well register it. You have got your limited warranty card, Canon limited warranty card. You got your EOS digital solution disc. You know, this is obviously a disc you're going to want to put in your computer. Let's see, for Macintosh or Windows, it's got Digital Photo Professional on it, image browser, EOS utility, photo stitch, picture style editor, and EOS sample music. I think you guys should be using Photoshop, but, you know, if you're just starting out, sure, I guess you might as well put this in your computer and see what you have. Alright, we've got your EOS digital software instruction manual. Alright, next we have got your manuals. Spanish and English manual in it. Go ahead and open it and find out. You have got learn photography inside and out, register in and out, blah blah blah. Alright, you got your Canon EOS Rebel instruction manual. This one looks to be in English, and this one looks to be in Spanish. It's got 370 pages, so let me put this off to the side right now. Let's go through each one of these pages one at a time. Starting off, we have the... Nah, I'm just kidding. That's the manual, so let's go ahead and put that off to the side. You guys were about to cancel out a video, weren't you? I know I was. Alright, we got Do More with Macro, Your Guide to Better Photos, Flash Classroom. And so let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, first thing I see is neck strap there. Canon neck strap. power cable, which is probably going to be to charge your battery. We have got your battery charger, which I'm assuming this plugs into this. We've got your battery, so that's pretty chunky battery there. Now it's got a battery protector case on it. Go ahead and pop this off, and there's your battery. Nice, pretty chunky battery, nice healthy looking battery. It's nice that they give you a little protection case for your battery there. What else do we have here? We have got, this looks like a basic USB cable, which is probably going to be to connect your camera to your computer so you can get your photos off. Next, we have two items left. We've got the lens and the camera. Which one do you guys want to see first? The body or the lens? Oh, you guys wanted to see the kit lens first, you say? 55? Nah, I know you want to see the body. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this out. Let's put this to the side for a quick minute. Alright, let's open this up here. It's in some nice bubble wrap here. Hopefully nothing's broken or anything like that. You know, it did come from UPS. There's no telling what they do to your items sometimes. It's a nice little cloth bag here. See what we have. Ooh, look at that bad boy. Wow, that's the Canon EOS T4i 650D. Wow, look at that. Got a nice firm grip on it there. Nice shutter button. All the wheels nice and clicky. And it's got your switches up top here. It's got your on off in your movie mode. You know, it's got a cap on your lens. Got your pop-up flash, which would be right there, but we don't have a battery in yet, so this looks like the spot for your external mic right there. HDMI out and your digital video out. You got your connector for your neck strap. Got your hot shoe up there, see that? And you got your manual mode, your aperture priority, your shutter priority. You know, it's got all your basic settings you'd expect on DSLR, and it's got a couple other presets like sports, flower, and a face and all that, which I guess is portrait, but we're gonna go ahead and set that to manual right now, right there. So that's what we're gonna put it on. And you got your on and off switch right here, which all the way up is your movie mode, so that's a good thing, nice and easy right there. So you just flip in real quick. You've got your live view, and you got your all your buttons back here, and last but not least, your touch screen. Wow, look at this bad boy. You know, it turns any which way you want it to, so pop it in like that, and there's your touch screen. Supposedly it is an anti-smudge touchscreen. If we can smudge it up or not. Oh, it didn't get smudged. It's got a little bit of a smudge there. Let's see if we got some more. It's pretty good. You've got your lens release button right there. You've got your stereo microphone on top, left and right channel. You know, you got your dial to adjust your viewfinder focus. Now, this is a really nice touchscreen. This is really solid right there. It's not flimsy. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. It clicks right into place. It's got its spot. It's got its position. You know, these buttons are sticking out very nicely. I mean, look at these buttons right there. These ones right there are nice. You got your shutter button, feels real nice. Over here you got your card reader. It's not spring loaded, but that's where you can put your memory card there. Let's go ahead and check out the lens. Alright, and this is the lens. Let's go ahead and open this up. And this is the 18 through 55 millimeter kit lens. It's got on the side here your autofocus and your manual focus switch, image stabilization switch, and it's got your 18 millimeter, 55 millimeter. Got your cap, doesn't have a string or anything attached to it, so you're gonna have to put that in your pocket or figure something else out. It's got your lens cap on the back here, you know, with your metal contacts. This is a plastic lens, it's not metal or anything, you know, it's your basic kit lens. EFS 18 through 55 millimeter, image stabilization. It's got your macro of 0.25 meters, and that's pretty much your kit lens. So let's go ahead and put it on the body of the T4i and see what it looks like. With the white dot, and twist till it locks into place. And there it is. It's not too heavy, it's very well balanced. So let's go ahead and put the battery in this bad boy and see what we have. Alright, so let's take this battery out and put this in a T4i. It only goes in one way. Push it in, close close the door. And hopefully this has some power to it. I haven't charged the battery. Like I said, I just opened it. So let's see if we've got some power to this here. And we have got some power. Let's see, our time, London time, no. So let's select, the touchscreen works really nicely. And then we got Wellington, Samoan Islands, Hong Kong, pretty much every other country except for the one I'm looking for. I guess I'm New York, so I'm gonna hit OK. Select the date, 1/11/13. No card and camera, but it turned on, we had juice. The battery is kind of low there, but we have enough to just show you. Let's listen to the shutter, see how well it works. Very satisfying. So let's go ahead and switch it over to sports real quick and then see if we can get to 5 frames per second. We sure can. Let's take a look at this. Five frames per second. It's pretty quick. Let's see how it works with the buffer speed and taking all the pictures with the SD card in there while you're actually filling up the buffer and see how well it works. Of course, it's going to be a little slower with RAW files than it will be with JPEGs. So you want to switch it over to your movie mode. That would be right here. See if it'll autofocus. You could definitely hear the motor running. It seems like it's working pretty well. So there you go, guys. That's the Canon EOS Rebel T4i. It's an 18 megapixel camera. It's got your autofocus lenses on it. It's got your hybrid CMOS sensor. It's got the new Canon Digic 5 processor. So I really look forward to using this. Feels really good in the hand. It's a nice looking camera. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave them down below or send me a message. I want to thank you guys for watching. See you later.